The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today I'm on the 310 Bowrider from Formula. This particular one is outboard powered. Let's get around the water, but first we'll take a look at our operational features. Just behind the wet bar, battery switches and main circuit breakers. Power is a pair of 400 horsepower Mercury racing Verados, and it's attached to an Armstrong bracket. Notice that the engines are canted. That's because we have the joystick functionality, which will help us around the dock. To the starboard side of the swim platform is a shore power connection and a city water inlet. 7-inch cleats are both low and high, and they're pull-ups, so we don't have to worry about a trip hazard. Nice looking panel again from Formula. Soft touch at the top, speedometer, tachometers, trim gauges, compass, chain counter, fuel. 9-inch Raymarine hybrid touch display, the vessel view over on the right-hand side, active trim panel, the outboard joystick, trim tabs. The digital throttle and shift is mounted to a stainless steel panel, and when you bring the throttles forward, your fingers are right in line with the trim tabs.
Just behind is a cushioned space for safely holding the cell phone.
Over on the left-hand side, rocker switches are all lighted when activated. The steering wheel is mounted to a tilt base, stereo and VHF just below that. Horn stands out in red, and the ignitions are just inside. I like that there's a cubby over on the side, and notice how it's slightly angled downwards so that when you hit the throttle, things don't come dumping out. I also like the stainless steel grab rail just behind the cup holder. The two seats include multiple textures, multiple tones, and individual flip-up bolsters. Fully forward, there's a hatch over the concealed windlass. The chain leads out to a stainless steel anchor roller. The anchor's mounted through the stem. There's a chain stopper, and we have access to the side to the road. Control switches are to the right-hand side, and there are additional controls at the helm station. And notice how the hatch is held open by a gas assist strut, and I appreciate the lift and lock latch rather than the turn and lock.
Now let's get around the water and see how she performs with these 400 racing Verados. The Formula 310 Bowrider has a length overall of 31 feet, a beam of 9 feet 6 inches, and a draft of 37 inches. With an empty weight of 9,875 pounds, 90% fuel, and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 11,003 pounds. With the twin 400 horsepower Mercury racing Verados turning 14 by 17 Rev 4 props and spooled up to 6,600 RPM, we reached our top speed of 54.5 miles per hour. Best cruise came in at 4,000 RPM and 29.1 miles per hour. At that speed, the 19.8 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into 1.5 miles per gallon and a range of 172 miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 130 gallon total fuel capacity. She was also quick to respond to the throttle, coming up on plane in an average of 4.6 seconds. We continued accelerating to 20 miles per hour in 6 seconds, and 30 came and went in 8.6 seconds. She'll quickly settle into her 5-degree bow high attitude, and we felt no need to mess with the engine trim, letting the Mercury auto trim system handle that task on its own. Sadly, we were in flat calm conditions, which was good for the speed trials, but didn't give us much chance to see how she handles chop. But formulas are well known for being sea kindly, so we wouldn't expect any surprises. We did find that she was sensitive to wave-induced oscillation, but that's when dropping the trim comes in. Once stabilized, return to auto trim with one button press and you're done. She responds well to the steering, and it's hard not to appreciate how well the fit and finish is represented in the hull and color-matched engines. Of course, with Mercury's joystick piloting, maneuverability around the dock is enhanced significantly. The engines work independently of each other to provide the maneuvering that we're looking for when we move the joystick.
Well, we not only have ease of handling, but ease of maneuverability thanks to the joystick, and the comfort we've come to expect from Formula, but that's another video. Be sure to look for it. For now, that's my performance evaluation of the 310 Bowrider from Formula. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.